This may be a familiar sight on the Death Star, but here in Hull it's raised a few eyebrows. And it may look like a stormtrooper, but it's actually Justin Arnold, Stormrunner, who this year is taking on a challenge only slightly less ambitious than ruling a galaxy far, far away.
Well, I'm running 10 long-distance races across the UK, a mixture of 10 miles, half marathon and full marathon, dressed as a stormtrooper in order to raise money and the profile of the charity Kidscape.
And this suit is no ordinary piece of fancy dress shop tat. This is a genuine piece of Star Wars memorabilia.
Everyone wants to know where it comes from. The costume, I can tell you, is actually made by the same designer who designed and built the original Stormtrooper costumes for the films back in the 70s. So this is an exact replica of the original Stormtrooper costume using the same moulds and with the same guy down in Surrey.
Justin is no stranger to long-distance running. He did his first marathon more than 20 years ago, but doing so in this suit will be a whole different ballgame.
Well, long-distance running's got its own challenges anyway, but obviously they're compounded by the suit. The biggest two problems are flexibility and movability and heat. Obviously running in this suit was never something that the designers originally intended. So I'm cutting away sections of the suit, particularly around the legs, making it a little bit easier to lift the leg up and move. Heat is the other big problem, so we're building fans into the helmet and trying to create as much ventilation as we possibly can.
The money he raises might provide a new hope to children who have been bullied or suffered domestic abuse at home. But there's one more child who'll be on his mind as he notches up the miles.
Well, the inspiration for the costume comes down entirely to my 8-year-old son, Jack, who's a mad Star Wars fan. Pretty much everything in his bedroom has something to do with Star Wars. He's regularly playing Star Wars games. Every single wrapping paper in a tube has to become a lightsaber. Yeah, he's one of the biggest fans, I'm sure.
He's young, but he will learn. Now for many, this may seem like an impossible task, but luckily the force is strong in this one. James Dunn, Estuary TV News.